we have in our midst Comrade Joseph Tume. Tume, welcome to ITV Liberia.
Thank you, Moses.
Yeah, so Tume, today we are here, and today marks the 61st anniversary of the Press Union of Liberia. What does it mean for you as an individual?
Well, today is not just the celebration of the 61st anniversary of the Press Unions of Liberia, but it is a new dawn for the union. Moses, you know, we went through a lot of things, legal battle to bring PUL to where it is today in the last 2-3 years. The last time we celebrated PUL anniversary, it was the 59th anniversary in Sanekule, Nimba County. And then today, after 3 years, we have gathered again to celebrate PUL on new direction, new headquarters, and new formation. Yes. Okay, so it is a very great day. We would like to encourage all journalists across the world. This is a new PUL, it's a new direction. We all have to unite and come together and be able to push our union forward.
So where do you hope to see the PUL in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope to see PUL in their own office. Not just office, but in their own palace. That we contain a lot of spaces that can even be rented up to different institutions to be able to have a media hub in Liberia compared to our regional colleagues or our regional counterpart across Africa and even beyond Africa.
So what's your parting statement?
Thank you very much, Moses. It was my pleasure speaking to you today on this grateful day.
All right. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
So we also have another media colleague. But let's just get his name.
Yeah.
Your name is?
My name is Lincoln G. Peters.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln G. Peters.
Yeah, I'm a sub-editor at the New Dawn newspaper.
Okay.
And
from the New Dawn newspaper.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lincoln, now that you are here today, what does it mean for you as an individual celebrating 61 years of existence?
61 years of existence of the Press Union of Liberia signify too many things, but on the other hand, we have some disappointment in terms of the limited growth of the Press Union of Liberia. Yeah, I have been a founding member of the Young Journalists Association of Liberia, and throughout this time, we have been calling for peace, unity, stability, reconciliation, everything in the media. But I want to bring our attention to something that is very important. We want to congratulate President Julius Kandaba for the step that he has taken to address the. I want to thank President Julius Kandaba for the step that he has taken to address the infrastructure challenge of the institution by having a new headquarters and the subsequent procurement and construction of our own headquarters. But key among them, we have to let the cat out of the bag. The thing that has to do with a comprehensive and structural pay grade for reporters across the country is something we need to address. We have to be very clear about it.
Okay, there should be a standardized pay
There should be
system.
a standardized pay grade system for reporters across the country so that people can benefit the impact and existence of their labor. Because it looks so shameful and demeaning when you're a reporter at the end of the day, you don't see anything for what you make. When you're in some crisis, then people send out SOL calls. It is so demeaning. If a man makes a little bit of comfortable salary, he can be able to cater to his family and can be able to save some resources and revenue for all of future occurrences. But because we are underpaid and the pay grade system is not structured, you find out most time we end up sending our SOL call for our brothers and sisters. Something that I bring entrenched blackmailing into the media and yellow journalism. I find against that, but equally so we have to identify the fundamental problem. And the fundamental problem is we do not have a comprehensive pay grade. Therefore, media executives and media owner pays whatever they want to pay a reporter. So my call to him is to collaborate with the national legislature to see how best, as it is done with the CSA, it is done with civil service, all of them in the country where you have a comprehensive pay grade that they are paid below the minimum wage of $150. We want to ensure that reporters across the country, there should be a comprehensive pay grade, and that can only happen with a collaboration between the Press Union of Liberia and that of the national legislature. So that is my call to him. He has to work on it. We appreciate his infrastructure step. We appreciate the partnership and collaboration. We appreciate the unity he's trying to introduce in the media. We appreciate the reconciliatory steps and messages he has been sending. But most importantly, there's something that has to do with the pay grade of reporter, the welfare and well-being is something that should not go unnoticed. I'm an economist and a politician, so I know what I'm telling you, so it is important.
All right, thank you so much for talking to us. So we're going to get to, let's get to the next individual. And of course, his name is Benjamin Quay Johnson, and he reports for Africa Daily newspaper and out of Kings FM 85. Someone used to say Dust Nickel. I remember back in the days, yeah, it does Nickel. And so I want to say welcome to you, Benjamin.
Thank you. It's a pleasure joining your platform.
Okay, so now that you are here for the 61st anniversary, what does it mean for you as an individual journalist?
I'm excited and I'm overly joyed to see the president of Liberia celebrating its 61st anniversary. I supported Julius as president for the president of Liberia. I'm a die-hard fan of Julius, and these are the reasons some of us who are supporting Julius. Over the years, I started practicing journalism in 2014.
Okay.
From 2014 to 2024, we complained that the PUL previous office is not represent our office. Some of us will travel around the region. We saw our counterpart offices. And today, when people listen to all the voters, Julius move up from Kerry Street to 9th Street. This is the office. You can see today our team, the message, the team of this year's celebration say commemorating our past, constructing the future. So I'm happy that we are close. We have a land. We were here the other day. The current president told us that the land has been secured on 14th Street. And this anniversary, there will be a message to all journalists in Liberia that in 5 years, we'll be having our office that will not be rented no longer. So
and do you see that as a dream that is possible?
I see it as a dream, and I trust this person, the current president or the president of Liberia. I trust his ability. See what he has done for us. As a journalist, I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of journalists who have come to celebrate this day. Despite all what are happening, people, you can see people from the other side, and this is the way of unifying journalists in Liberia.
Let me just hold you there and ask the question: should it be like a tradition that every time we go to election, after that there should be some level of reconciliation? Aren't we above that level?
My brother, when it comes to politics, when politics comes, there will be a differences, but after that, we should always reconcile, because this union is all we have. Our fraternity depends on this. In fact, all of us depend on this union. So, because of politics, if we see politics as a way of dividing ourselves, the union will not go anywhere.
All right. So, we want to say thanks for talking to us. We are trying to make our way in there. Okay. So,
thank you.
Let's talk to another media colleague. Okay, so we have in conversation with us Mr. Romeo Topa. Welcome to ITV Liberia 2.
Thank you so much, ITV. It's a pleasure.
All right, so tell us about today's event.
Well, today is more than just a celebration. It is the renewal of a commitment by the President of Liberia to the growth and development of democracy. But beyond that, to ensuring its own well-being and enhancing its place in Liberia as a strong force and a strong voice that should be respected in the democratic space. 61 years, no small feat. It's a big achievement. 61 years as an individual is no small feat. 61 years as an organization is equally no small feat, and we must celebrate this moment.
So, 61 years, what can we point to? What are the tangibles that we can point to?
Well, Liberia's democracy, may be considered fledgling, but it has come of age. Liberia endured 14 years of civil crisis, right? Liberia endured 14 years of civil crisis. And of course, we're witnessing a period of peace. No shooting, Students are going to school, graduating at young age.
Can we
all
attribute
of these
that to the media?
The media has been a mainstay in the process of consolidating peace, in the process of consolidating democracy. I mean, telling the story of Liberia, ensuring that we attracted international assistance, that the coming of peacekeepers to this soil was a result of journalists telling the story. Who are those journalists? Largely members of the President of Liberia. So the President of Liberia has been an important factor in Liberia's democratic transformation, in Liberia's growth as a democratic nation.
And today the PUL celebrates 61 years of existence, and it's understood that within the next 5 years there's a plan to have its own structure. How realistic is this project?
Well, the first bold step is to have moved from the derelict structure. I mean, without not sounding disrespectful, the derelict structure we had on Clay Street. You know, I mean, 30 years we're there. It was almost like a group in a state of stagnation, not willing to move, not willing to progress. We've moved from Clay Street, we have come to 9th Street. We can see the ambience, we can see the yaya. It's symptomatic of an organization ready to move, an organization ready to transition to a stage of growth and development. So yes, this is indicative of our commitment, our desire to now move into our own place. This is a temporary structure. What we intend to do is to move to 14th Street, our own headquarters, to construct that. And we're taking steps towards mobilizing support. And what you've seen a grand swell of support from the public. People are donating. Why are they donating? Because they've seen that the President of Liberia has taken that first bold step to even move from Clay Street to come to 9th Street, which is indicative of an organization that is willing to grow. So the public, they say when you wash your stomach, when you wash your back, someone will wash your stomach. And we're doing just that. At the end of the day, people are now committing themselves. So for me, it's a realistic, move by the President of Liberia to have its own headquarters. It's not a dream that cannot be achieved. It's a dream that can become rather a reality.
Okay, so before we take leave of you, let's look at the theme: commemorating our past and constructing our future. What does it mean for you?
Looking back at where we come from 61 years ago, I mean, journalists like peace to his ashes, Stanton Peabody, I mean, he was incarcerated because of a newspaper headline that labeled lawmakers as radicals. That was a strong stand against journalism, and in a move, one would say, to suppress press freedom. They stood up and said, look, we must come together with one voice. Speaking up, they formed this organization called the President of Liberia. It was formed 61 years ago. 61 years after the President of Liberia is leaving from what used to be Clay Street to 9th Street. 61 years in that period, the President of Liberia has